Maybe this time, for the first time, I'll make a YouTube video again. Hey, cheers. This is my, oh, hey. You have no context to anything right now. Maybe I should do that first. Hey, hi, hello. This is Mitchell Davis. I've been gone for a second. Again, last time it was because of cowboy camp. This time it's because I've changed every aspect of my life. Welcome to the Heartbeat Experience. So yeah, last time you saw me, I went to Montana, and you know how I ended that video being like, I need to go. I need to pack it up and get going to a place where there's human life. Well, I now live in... I sleep with the roaches and I eat pizza with the rats. Let me tell you a little story about all of this. I'm gonna DIY how to move to New York City in 2021. It all started back after that. I decided. What? So I basically was like, yo, I gotta move somewhere. And I was already thinking New York. It just felt right. I wanna be somewhere where if someone's got a problem with you, they're gonna tell it to your freaking face. Not somewhere where they're gonna be passive aggressive about it and then make like a mean tweet about it later, you know? New York was obviously like the best choice for that. So I hit the ground running. I joined a bunch of Facebook groups and did a lot of internet research. I lived by this book right here as like a Bible on how to adult, which I hate saying because that does make me a millennial, but adulting is inherently a craft and I hate it because it's very cringe to say, but also like I had to do it. You know what I've been doing the past year? Eating Ben & Jerry's and crying over Dungeons and Dragons. The book is like a step-by-step on just how to go start being a person. And the best part of the book is it's in the like prologue, it basically tells you, hey, you are a person, you're just also figuring it out, okay? And that's where everyone's at. Everyone's trying to figure it out. Pizza Rat over here, trying to figure it out. Shout out to Pizza Rat. I'm so scared I'm gonna see this guy thing one day. Ugh. So in deciding where to live, I realized most of the alum from my college and people I know in general lived in Brooklyn, and Brooklyn was more in my price range. So I joined a few Facebook groups and I found some luck in a queer housing Facebook group. I found some really cool people in it. We texted, we video chatted. So I knew they were real people and really cool people. And we were super detail oriented. It kind of felt like what I think online dating is supposed to be, but I won't lie. Don't have experience in that world. And we were off to the races, looking for a home. We only had 2 weeks. Grizzly bear 2 weeks, play now. I had to start going through all my things over the course of 2 weeks and figuring out how to get there. I was flying because I was in Colorado and my car was not going to make it to New York. Also, I don't want to drive in New York. Don't think anybody does. I flew into LaGuardia on a like early Sunday afternoon, and as the freaking plane landed, I had Empire State of Mind playing. Of course, landed right on the courts. And I could see Manhattan. Sometimes my life is like a movie and I don't do anything and it just does. And it's really cool because then I'm just like, I'm watching my own little movie. Wow. If you're wondering where I found the money to move, I have a job. Well, I do. And so yeah, now I'm gay bossing in the city. I have a water bottle that says Brooklyn. You wouldn't guess it, but it does. I'm trying to think if I have any tips and tricks on how I moved to the big city for you. I was gonna do a whole like sentimental video about what it was like to start my life again post-COVID, and then I didn't give a shit, so I decided to do what my good Uncle Matt told me, which is like look at the whale, watch the whale, enjoy the whale. I don't remember it full. It's the idea of when there's like a whale and you're on a whale cruise, instead of just taking a ton of pictures of it, actually look at the whale. There's a whale in front of you. Oh my God. It's the same thing as that, I had money saved. I've been saving through all of COVID so I could do something with my life eventually. And then I just got to the point where I was like, I need a life. So then I did it. Found the apartment on Street Easy. That's where you're basically gonna find apartments. You're gonna find roommates either through your social ladder you already have, or you're gonna look on those Facebook groups. Find ones that are specific communities. And if you're detail oriented like me, stick to being detail oriented. Oh my God. I booked my flight. I'm awful at booking flights, so I have 0 tips there. And the first thing I did was I ordered a mattress to be delivered so I had somewhere to sleep, and bought some sheets to pack so that way I would not freeze. It wasn't anything too crazy though. It felt like a lot when it was happening, and then it happened, and I've just been on cloud 9 ever since. I love it. I love the impulsiveness I get to have again being here. No, Pizza Rat, come back. I can just kind of make plans on the fly and go do really cool things when I want to. I have been trying to look for opportunity where I can while living here, both just meeting people, making art, writing again, all different kinds of things. And now I'm kind of back wanting to do this again. I've been seeing a lot of shows and stuff, and I think it'd be kind of cool to focus my content on here to be more theater based. Awful, I know. But after the reception that y'all had with my guides and like musicals video, I do plan to do more. I saw Carolina Change. My mind was blown just seeing a roundabout theater production and being in Studio 54. I cried so much into my mask watching just that whole night. It was amazing. And I've just been taking things day by day, focusing on what I want to grow in one day where maybe I have been losing it a little in other areas. For instance, I'm trying to get back and doing my skincare again, and my face is very thankful. It's very nice and shiny right now. Whatever it may be. I think that's just a really good way to go about things. Just every day, here's the one thing I'm gonna focus on and kind of get my life in check on. I also have gotten upper body muscle. Wouldn't you be surprised? Because I've had to build a lot of furniture and walk and actually do things instead of being like a plate of Jello on a couch. I think the other biggest daunting thing when you move to a new place is knowing people. So my best advice, if you're moving to a new place in general, is to just hop on Instagram, hop on Facebook, and try to remember people that you have fond memories of from high school and college and your workplace, in your nearby friend groups, maybe in your family, and check in on them. Sometimes you just have to eat the frog. And what is up with all of these weird sayings? Eat the frog just means do the thing you don't want to do and just get it done and over with, and you'll feel a lot better the rest of the day. That's why you do the worst thing you want to do each day in the morning. Just get it done and over with. With DMing people and stuff, you just gotta eat the frog and do it. Sometimes you actually do have to talk to people. But that's how you meet new people, and going and finding events around the city. I am easily bored all the time if I'm not doing something for 10 seconds. And when I say something, I mean 2 things at least, because I have to constantly multitask. I don't know how my brain works, but it does. It accomplishes something. Too much, maybe. You kind of have to find a way to not get bored here, and it's like the busiest, craziest city in the world. You'll find something, which is why I like living here, because I can, if I'm just like, I really don't know what to do, I can't get bored here, and I haven't. If in the moment I start to feel that way, I go outside and crazy things happen. It's just all about putting yourself out there. That's my best advice, and enjoying it. I've been experiencing this crazy thing with living in New York, which makes me think this is where I'm supposed to be. It's like the world's way of reassuring me, where anytime I get just a littlest bit close to feeling like I'm having even minute bad day here, someone does something nice for me every time. For instance, I went to Trader Joe's earlier this week and started to have a little bit of maybe a panic attack because the crowds were crazy. It was not my usual Trader Joe's. And I get on the train just ready to have a little train cry into my mask. And a lady gave up this, she like made a seat for me and pointed at it and talked to me about the sunset. And that made me feel really seen and really heard. And I was like, magic, the New York City magic. I was in Manhattan trying to come back to Brooklyn, and the bag I had all my things in broke, and a restaurant owner like rushed out and gave me a takeout bag to use instead. So it's things like that. Every time I get close to something going wrong, it magically goes right again. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that a little wild? Isn't that a little silly? Not so? Wackadoodle. And so there you have it. Do you like this setup I have going right now? I won't always be Pizza Rat on the screen, let me tell you. I took a big chunk of change out to get this computer, and I have been calling it a laptop for weeks because it's a computer. I haven't done that yet, owned one of these big boys yet. So it's still a laptop. You wanna see me put it in my lap? I'm just kidding. This is kind of a laid back new way to film stuff, which means I might actually do it now. I also just realized I filmed all of this on a frickin' light stand without the light on. That's kind of worse. I got a new LED light. You wanna see something cool? I can change the color and then we can party. See? Isn't that so fun? What if I just did all my videos like this? Subtly changing colors the whole time like a little chameleon. I think I might do a room tour soon. I'm gonna just try to make, like I said, want to do like theater relevant videos as well as doing kind of not lifestyle videos. I don't have style. Or do I? I really just want HelloFresh to sponsor me because that's the biggest development I'm gonna leave this video off on. This is sponsored by HelloFresh. Hey, Freshly Hello here. I got a HelloFresh because it was on my bucket list and I finally was like, I can do this. I can get HelloFresh. Yes, HelloFresh is on my bucket list. You should see my bucket list. I've had a bucket list since like age 16 because I was pretty sure I was gonna be a goner by 18, and then once I hit 18 years old, I was like, shit. And that's been like that ever since. And I'm like, God, I didn't think I was gonna make it this far. What am I gonna do now? So now I have HelloFresh. This is so funny to me. Again, I'm not actually sponsored by them. I just was so excited to be able to say I have HelloFresh now. This is the real threshold that I'm crossing in my life. I love it so much. You wanna see me do cooking videos? No, you don't. I'm gonna end this video now. Hope you enjoyed the update. I'm alive and doing okay. I'm actually doing them phenomenally. I'm doing so good. That was genuine. Oh my God, that was genuine. Isn't that nuts? Isn't that a little nuts though? Okay, I'm gonna go now. I haven't done any of the YouTube things you're supposed to do on a video. If the chaotic energy that just occurred provoked you to feel some form of emotion of any kind, you should probably comment about it and maybe subscribe so you can feel that way again when I eventually make another video. I swear this time it'll be soon, but I'm not about to make any promises. Goodbye. Yeah, bye, okay.